Welcome to your daily stock market summary from MarketSnap. Markets staged a sharp rebound today, shaking off recent pressure and reminding long-term investors why staying the course pays off even when headlines feel noisy. The major averages finished solidly higher, with the Dow Jones climbing over 1%, the Nasdaq surging more than 1.5%, and the S&P 500 advancing just over 1%. The Russell 2000 led the way with a gain exceeding 2.5%, showing small-cap strength that often signals improving risk appetite. The catalyst was clear: fresh signs that a U.S.-Iran deal is nearing completion. That geopolitical relief helped ease inflation fears tied to energy prices and gave the bond market a breather after days of rising yields. Federal Reserve minutes released today revealed a divided committee. While some officials still lean toward eventual easing, a growing number voiced concerns that persistent inflation, fueled by the Iran situation and AI-driven demand, might require considering higher rates down the road. For long-term investors, this underscores the importance of focusing on company fundamentals rather than trying to time every policy twist. On the stock front, several names stood out. Advanced Micro Devices jumped more than 3% as chip demand remains robust. Intel gained nearly 5% on continued AI-related momentum, while Lumentum and Ciena posted even stronger moves on data center tailwinds. Not every name participated. Tesla slipped more than 5% amid ongoing delivery concerns, and ASML and GE Aerospace also finished lower as investors rotated out of some high-valuation names. Among the most active names, NVIDIA held relatively steady ahead of its highly anticipated earnings after the bell. The stock remains a bellwether for the entire AI trade, and long-term holders are watching closely to see whether the company can sustain its remarkable growth trajectory. Earnings season continues to deliver important updates. This week features reports from several household names, including Intuit and Hasbro, both of which beat estimates and highlighted resilience in their core businesses. Next week will bring even more heavy hitters, so keep an eye on how guidance reflects the current macro environment. You can find exclusive earnings transcript summaries on MarketSnap. Looking at recent performance, names like Garmin and AppLovin posted impressive weekly gains, showing that select growth stories continue to reward patient investors even amid volatility. On the flip side, a handful of large caps such as Genuine Parts and Rivian lagged over the past week, reminding us that not every high-growth name stays in favor forever. Sector-wise, industrials and consumer cyclical stocks led the recent rebound, while healthcare lagged. This rotation suggests investors are rotating toward areas that benefit from economic resilience rather than purely defensive plays. That said, the broader picture remains constructive for long-term portfolios. AI infrastructure spending, energy transition themes, and steady consumer demand continue to create opportunities even as short-term inflation noise and geopolitical headlines create bumps along the way. That's a wrap for today's stock market summary from MarketSnap. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to stay engaged with our daily summaries and in-depth SWOT analyses so you can keep building wealth with confidence. See you tomorrow.